101.3 KDWB.
If you have one, text us 53921. Normal or nope. I grew up eating onion sandwiches, white bread, Kraft single, mustard, mayo, raw onion. Don't knock it till you try it. Normal or nope.
I didn't like onions when I was a kid, so.
I don't know. Onions are disgusting still as an adult.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, why are we eating stuff flavored like B.O.? Doesn't make sense.
I think it adds such a good flavor to so many things.
If you like, especially, I don't do a lot of raw anymore. It's just too aggressive. It ruins me for the whole day. But when you caramelize an onion, it adds so much flavor to so many things.
It's just like deep frying somebody's sweat beads, though. It's just like, that's what an onion is. It's like taking
I'm into that.
It's like a guy who runs a 5K and then you find him afterwards and rub your sandwich on his armpit or something. That's all it is.
That's so disgusting, Cole. You can't do that
That's the
to
taste
onions.
and the smell.
I'll give you the smell. I will give you the smell because onions are gnarly.
And the taste is overbearing. You can't even. It's like a jalapeno. I
don't know. When it's cooked, when it's raw, it is overbearing at times. But when it's cooked, I think it's underbearing. It's perfect. Right. It's just bearing at that point. Normal or nope? Sitting with left leg up, half crisscross while driving. Okay, so your left is up, your other one is up half.
I think we did this last week, and we decided that. I remember doing it. I don't know. I remember being annoyed because you're so flexible when you're driving. It's like you're doing yoga.
You're saying Falen's flexible?
Thank you so
like you
much
get in your car and you're like, well, how are you sitting on your leg while driving? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's not safe.
It's a booster seat for her.
Hey.
Yeah.
My car seat lifts up. I wouldn't need a booster seat, just so you know.
Does it really?
Didn't you just say you were hitting?
It goes higher in height?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I think that's pretty common on current cars.
I have like a 2020, so mine's not that old, but it still only does like the back and like the seat recline or then the forward.
Does yours, Colt, not your Jeep, but does your other car, does it like let the seats lift up?
I don't think so, no.
Oh.
I've never tried, though.
That's just a
I only
special
put it
one
down.
they made for you.
That's not true.
Because they were like, this shorty came in.
My last two cars, they've lifted. Oh, my God. What if they are like.
Well, they are.
I'm buying one. They're like, she needs a seat lifter. Just put it in the package.
They buy cars that give Short King energy, so they just have it built into the package.
It's very possible. Hold on one second. I got to find this one because Juanita sent one in. Juanita, normal or nope? I mean mug little kids when they're being bad in public. Normal.
Okay, first off, Juanita doesn't just mean mug the kids. Sometimes she'll full on have conversations and set them straight.
Oh,
when they're misbehaving towards their parents. She's told us stories about like being in Target and kids being naughty.
I should be clear. I only would mean mug a kid if they were being like mean to Olive. If they're just being out of pocket, I might look at the parent more so than the kid to be like, are you going to like get your kid under control a little bit here?
Yeah. Sometimes there's just no getting under control, and that's unfortunate. You just got to vacate the premises.
You do. You have to just pick up your child at that point and just leave.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, I've called kids out for sure for being mean at the playground because sometimes it just seems like everyone takes their kid to the playground and just vanishes on their phone, goes to the car, watches 2 hours of True Detective or whatever. And then I'm the only parent who's like just actually involved in my child's life outside of whatever.
Dang,
so
shots fired.
But it's like naturally all the kids are there with my kid. So then like there'll be an argument and then I got to be like facilitator of like, hey, you got to get off of him if he says ow. Like you can't just keep hitting him.
Yeah.
And then I'm just telling other people's kids what to do.
It does get weird because then you're afraid that the parent's going to walk up and they're going to like get onto you and you're just going to be like.
Dude, it just happened. I forgot when I was on vacation in Michigan, I was swimming and my kid met a friend and they were swimming and she started playing sharks and fish and I was a fish and she kept like climbing on top of me, this like 7-year-old and trying to like dunk me. And I couldn't like push her away. So I just kept swimming out to the middle of the lake. And there's their parents just on their phone at the beach, just like as their kids climbing on top of me. It's like, what is going on?
Yeah, I've definitely been guilty of that before, like going to the park and like I'll like zone out for sure. I think every parent's been a little guilty of that sometimes. But there is something about getting onto some other kid. But the good news is it always makes you feel a little bit better about your own. Mm-hmm. But then it also makes me worried. I'm like, what is my kid doing when I'm not around? You know what I mean? Is she being like this to someone?
Someone texted in and said, I have 3 kids and I'm not opposed to strangers telling them to shut up if they aren't listening to me.
That'd be nice.
This is normal or nope. I eat frozen peas for a snack.
I think I've heard that before. I just don't like peas in general, so you're not going to catch me eating them frozen or regular.
I just can't imagine sitting around popping frozen peas in my mouth.
I get it. Frozen grapes are awesome, but
They are.
A pea
Yeah.
is
It's like a dessert.
But that's different. I feel like you've hit the bottom of the freezer barrel at that point. If like you're just like you're desperate for a snack if you're popping peas.
you're down bad.
Yeah,
dude.
you
are.
got to get some brown sugar, then you'll be good.
I mean, if you're popping a pea, you're definitely down bad for sure.
And you've always said that. You've always said that. If you have a normal interrupt, you can text it in 53921 or KDWB1. Let's do the 1K wordplay. Your chance to win 1,000 pennies. You can call 651-989-KDWB. Try to match 4 words with either Colt, Jenny, or myself, and we'll do that when we come back on KDWB. Proclamation of sorts?
Yes, because I saw a text come in, I believe yesterday, and it kind of made me think about what people think about me that listen to this show.
Okay.
Because this text read, I think we need to sell Jenny a bit better. I've been listening, catching up the last couple weeks because I was gone. You guys describe her as gassy, dirty, a partier, a drunk, and cheap. I really enjoy the No Show. You guys are hilarious. They do add that in there as well. So thank you so much for listening. And now I would say about 50% of that is true. Gassy, yes. A partier to an extent. I'm not a drunk. I know when to wrap it up now. Back in the day, in my 20s, not so much. But now I know when to go home. And cheap, absolutely. I'm so cheap. But more so frugal.
Frugal.
Yeah. However, I don't like that that's what people might think of me as. You know?
Yeah, you're more than that. You're an onion. You have layers.
I know. So here's my campaign for like the new image of Jenny. Like, who's Jenny from Falen, Colt, and Jenny?
So if someone turned the radio on for the first time today, this is who they're going to envision you as.
They're like, she is a good time. I know when she walks into the room, she's going to be laughing with everyone.
Yes.
And this is a new thing that I'm going to try out. I'm thinking like I'm going more like a Seth Rogen vibe.
Okay, gotcha.
So you or Colt, you tell a funny joke, and then I hit you with this.
Okay, that's gonna be an immediate no for me.
No,
That
so
one.
that's
I
a no.
I think we should. That one. I don't think that that's what you want because he's also like a massive stoner. So like,
Yeah,
then
and
I
I'm
feel
not
like
that.
Colt.
Definitely not that.
It's kind of giving those vibes.
Yeah.
So let's let's pocket that one. Okay.
That
any
sounds
other?
like you shouldn't be within 100 feet of a school.
Okay. So here is, you're right. That was probably not the best for me. However, the new image I'm looking for is like, I'm a granola girly. Okay. I'm a granola girly who's also a little bit silly sometimes.
Okay.
So, you know, I like to do my hiking, my adventuring, my camper vanning.
Of course.
But like Fallon has lots of layers. I used to be a performing jump roper. I was on the Wizards.
Do you know this about her, Colt?
What are the Wizards?
The Wizards. We were a jump roping team, and we would go perform at elementary schools when I was in middle school because I was fly as hell on
Wait,
the
so
jump rope.
they would take other middle schoolers and send them to other schools?
Yeah, so we were in a club, and then you had to audition to become part of the Wizards. So if you were good enough, you made it on the Wizards, and then you would go and you would perform at other elementary schools.
Dang, you probably felt fly.
I was fly. I still am fly. Add that to my new image.
When we
Fly.
did internship, we had a ton of interns back in the day. We don't have interns anymore. Jenny was an intern, and we had them compete. That is what Jenny used as her competition, jump roping.
I did jump rope. So I'm thinking like the new image I want people to understand about me is that, yes, I'm a little silly, I'm a little goofy, I'm a little frugal, and I'm a little gassy, but I'm also adventurous and I'm fun and I love to have a good time. I'm also a very welcoming human.
Yes.
I just signed up for a rollerblading marathon based on someone who was DMing me about it on Instagram, and now her and I are going to like meet up at the marathon up in the North Shore in a month, and like we might train a little bit together. And then another thing about me is that I set really extreme goals that to some might seem unattainable or obnoxious.
But you do them.
But I do them. I'm going to jump off a cliff this coming weekend in Moab, Utah.
Sticking with adventurous. That is a very adventurous thing.
So what do we think? Then it's not necessarily new image, but it's the image that I want people to understand about me because it truly is who I am. I am granola-y, but I'm also fly as hell.
Did you change your about me on your Instagram immediately to fly as hell? I think you should.
I do like that. I could do it. I do have to change it because it does say van lifer on there right now.
You're
and
not van lifing.
Unfortunately, my camper van got totaled, so I don't have that anymore. But I'm in the market, so holler at your girl.
I do think Colt's going to fight you because he has been saying he's fly as hell for a really long time.
No.
Can only one
did I
person
steal that from you?
No.
It's kind of his phrase, but he doesn't own it. It's just that he says it a lot.
Dude, I'm all about women equality. Okay,
You are.
I'm
yeah.
not. I don't believe in inequality. So you could use it. You could be the lead on that.
All right, I'm going into my Instagram
So we
right
have
now.
2 members of the show who are fly as hell.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate
What do
for
you think,
one of us.
What do you think you are then?
Not that. Definitely not fly as hell. Definitely not. I don't know. What, Colt, do you approve this new image of Jenny?
I think so. I think it's great. I think this is good for this. You're being true to who you are. You're definitely not being polyester right now. You're 100% cotton, and this is cool.
You do these. This is you. And also, some things can be true.
Mm-hmm.
Is she gassy? For sure.
Yeah.
Does she party sometimes? Yeah, but it's like part-time now. It's not
Yeah.
full-time. You know what I mean?
would even say like a quarter time.
Yeah.
We're complex human beings. We're not. You can't even be defined by one thing.
No. Colt
Everybody
is
thinks
not
different
just
things
a
about
hiker.
you.
He is more than just a hiker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I forget that he is a hiker sometimes.
I'm a hiker. I'm resilient. I'm strong, but I also
He's also beautiful and sensitive.
I also have my wife cradle me as I cry at night.
After what?
Some things are better left unsaid.
I think everything was said as this presidential
Listen,
music played.
It makes her feel more comfortable in our relationship that I can be
or
so
does
vulnerable.
it make you feel
Uh-oh. Jenny's been on Reddit.
We're going to talk about the point of life today. Deep. And if you think that the point of life is to be happy, you're completely wrong. And I'm going to explain why. Okay? Happy became like this finish line to everyone. It's like the proof that you chose correctly, the right partner, the right career, the right city to live in, all of that stuff, the right morning routine. It goes on. But happiness was never designed to hold an entire life. It's a feeling, right? It's a feeling.
It is a feeling.
And feelings, what do? They come and they go.
Yeah.
They move,
Up
right?
and down like a roller coaster, baby.
Right. So, like, for example, you're not going to be horny all the time. You're not going to be hungry all the time. You're not going to be excited or sad all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, somehow, we have decided that happiness is like this permanent thing that we should be having in
That's
our
a
life.
good point. Got to be happy all the time. What? No.
No. So, it's like maybe the question isn't, am I happy? But instead, ask if you're alive. Ask if you're curious. Ask if you're becoming someone you respect. Ask if there are people you would drive 3 hours for at 2 a.m. Ask if something still scares you enough to cross the divide. Ask if you have something worth grieving because you loved it so much. And, you know, you just got to like risk things, feel anything, because like something like raising a baby can be exhausting. Building something can be terrifying. Marriage can be uncomfortable. Growth can feel lonely. Grief can split you open. But starting over can make you question everything. But like throughout all of these things, you're striving for happiness. And it's just, you wouldn't enjoy happiness when you have it if you didn't have all these other feelings when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
And I'll be like very open right now. I don't think I'm in a very happy state of my life. Like I'm in happy, like there's different elements to my life that I'm very happy in.
Mm-hmm.
But in general, I wouldn't say that I'm at like the happiest state of my life right now. I've had better years before, you know? And so like, and I sit there and I'm like, okay, but why? Because I do have all these good things in life. Like,
Yeah.
why is that the standard? Like, why do I think that I might not be as successful right now because I'm not as happy as I have been in the past?
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw this and I'm like, that's so true. Like, we go through these roller coasters of emotions, and to always expect to be happy is pretty crazy in the world that we live in.
It's weird that you mentioned this. I was thinking about this yesterday because I was thinking about how like happy like this year has been for me. Like I feel very happy about this year. But then I was thinking, isn't it crazy how my mom would probably describe this as like the worst year of her life because she lost her mom and she's
Right.
been going through so much grief. And then I thought, wow, does it feel terrible for me to consider this a very happy year of my life when I lost my grandma? It's like such a weird thing because some of the saddest sad moments happened this year too. But you're right. How would you know if you're happy if you've never felt sad to know
Right.
what happiness feels like?
What do you think, Colts?
Yeah, I think life is just all about experiences, and you're supposed to experience all of those feelings.
Right. That's kind of like how they sum it up. It's like you want the aliveness. Okay. So don't make happiness the North Star. Like you want the sunrise, but you also have to deal with the funeral. You want the kiss, but you also have to deal with the rejection.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, you really wouldn't know the joy that you feel in life if you didn't have things that also brought you down a little
Yeah.
bit.
Plus,
so,
I feel like happiness is kind of like it's kind of like an idea that is sold to you almost. Like your mind is telling you like you got to do this to be happy because we're just naturally unhappy and we desire a lot more than we already have, and that's how we like progress as humans.
That's why they're always like, when people are like, how could you're a millionaire, billionaire? Why do you want more? It's like, because everyone always wants more.
See, I would argue, though, that you can go to different parts of the world and those people are happy and they don't have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't say that every human is like wired the same. Like, I think that America is very, very different in that aspect.
Falen, Colt, and Jenny. 101.3
KDWB.
I was sitting at lunch this weekend, and the number of people hit by a car at my lunch was wild. And I didn't think I would ever state that. But basically, I went to lunch with like my TV show crew, and one of the people at our table disappeared for 30 minutes. We had no idea where he went. He comes back. He's like, I got hit by a car. We're like, what the hell happened? He, like, in that moment, he was walking through Excelsior, got hit by a car. I was like, okay.
Oh, wait, it happened then?
At lunch. Yeah.
He
literally left lunch, got hit by a car. He was fine. And then our director of the TV show, Leo, was like, yeah, I got hit by a car when I was 10. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I was riding my bike and this old lady just hit me. He's like, I was fine though. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then Jake's like, crazy story. I've been with Jake for like nearly 9 years or whatever at this point.
Yeah.
Never heard this story in my life. So I invited him to join us on the show to share his story. Jake, hello.
Hey, good morning.
How you feeling
Happy
this
to
morning?
share.
How's the parasite
Feeling
taking
great.
over? Okay.
Oh, you're still
we're-
dealing
we're
with that? Fallon mentioned you might have it.
He went to urgent care last
Nah,
night.
I don't know. We're moving past it. I'm mentally over it, so I'm just gonna
not
power
a
through.
thing.
But not physically.
Not a thing. Jake is not a thing.
Yeah, it's a mindset deal. We're good.
Gross. That is what I've been hearing a lot of. A lot of bidets, a lot of showers have been happening in our household. And they sent him home with a kit yesterday. And he's like, I'm not doing that. Because you have to go use the bathroom. You have to use the bathroom in it and take it back. And he's like, I'm not doing it. So I'll just suffer.
I'll take my chances. Yeah. No.
And then he said that the doctor made him feel like a drug addict when he was like, can you just write me a prescription for the antibiotic? And God's like, absolutely not. He's like, it's not like I'm asking for painkillers. I just want the parasite gone. I don't want to go poop in this bowl. Anyway, Jake, please share your car story.
Yeah, so this is like, I don't know, 12, 13 years ago. I had a buddy that moved out to Denver, and I went to visit him. And this is right around the time that weed became legal in Denver, so probably 2013, 2014, something like that. And I stayed at this hotel, and I picked up some goodies. It was my first time at like a legal like weed store, so I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
Woke up early in the morning, and got. Took a few, if you will, and then decided I was going to go out for a nice jog, and I'm just flying, just feeling fantastic, jogging, coming back into the to the parking lot of the hotel. Like you can see the sun coming over the mountains. I'm just thinking like this is the life. Like this is
God,
what
you were
life's all
high.
about. Just
Mega.
rolling, yeah. Feeling fantastic, and then as I'm crossing into the parking lot, just with a stupid grin on my face, like all of a sudden I am seated on the hood of a car, and I look to my right, and it is this elderly couple, and they are in shock. Like their faces look like so white, and I kind of hop up and I'm like apologize to them, and I just kind of like jump into the hotel, and I think they sat there for probably like 2 more minutes, like what the heck just happened, and I was fine. It didn't and we were trading stories about this at the table because it doesn't hurt that much to get hit by a car. They're probably going 10 or 15 miles an hour. Like it was weird. It's like it was just running, and all of a sudden I'm seated, and I'm on foot.
Okay, Jake, I think you have to reframe that, though. Yeah, maybe when you were hit because they are going 10 miles per hour, but, a car coming at you a little bit quicker.
What we were talking about, yes. What we were talking about, like the key to getting hit by a car is being on top of it and not being underneath it.
Yeah,
So,
Well,
you
yeah,
don't
that
want to
doesn't
get
make a
run
difference.
as long
over
as you,
by
like,
it.
roll over the car, yeah. As long as you go topside, you're good.
Wait, so I just have a follow-up question. Did you say that you are on the hood, you look at this old couple, and then you just went back in the hotel and didn't even converse
Yeah,
with
I
them?
just popped up. No, not at all. I just popped up. I was like, sorry, and I ran inside.
Seems to be
I'm
the
not kidding, no,
common the common thing here, by the way. If you've been hit by a car but funny, call us 651-989-KDWB. Want to hear your stories because I didn't realize how common this was. But this was like every single person. Eric, who got hit by the car just on Sunday, he immediately just walked away. And then he was just like, oh no, it's fine. I'm good. He said his hip still hurts, whatever. But Leo, our director, when he was a kid, he was like, I was a kid. I just popped up like, I'm good. And just walked on. And he said that the woman just sat there mortified. But luckily she was going slow. So it was totally fine.